Welcome. Tonight, we delve into the darkest corners of organized crime, exploring a force whose brutality and reach have shaped global underworlds for decades. We confront the chilling reality of the Russian Mafia, known to many simply as the Bratva. Their story is one steeped in a unique brand of terror and tradition. The roots of this criminal empire trace back to the Soviet Union's most brutal institutions. In the unforgiving Gulag system, a new breed of criminal was forged. Political prisoners and hardened criminals were thrown together, survival dictating new rules. Within these walls, an unwritten code emerged, binding individuals through shared suffering and opposition to authority. These early factions laid the groundwork for what would become one of the world's most formidable criminal organizations. They learned to control scarcity and instill obedience through fear. Central to the Russian Mafia's structure are the Vory v Zakone, or thieves-in-law. This elite class represents the highest echelon of the criminal underworld. To become a Vor, one must undergo a rigorous initiation, proving absolute dedication to the criminal life. The Vory operate under a strict, ancient code of conduct. They forbid any cooperation with state authorities and disavow family ties or legitimate employment. This code ensures unwavering loyalty to the criminal brotherhood above all else. Their structure is highly hierarchical, resembling a dark, inverted mirror of a legitimate military. Decisions flow from the top, enforced through an intricate network of subordinates. Every member understands their place and the consequences of deviation. Tattoos serve as a crucial language, chronicling a Vor's criminal history, rank, and philosophies. Each symbol tells a story of arrests, prison sentences, and deeds, acting as a personal criminal ledger etched onto the skin. They are a permanent record of their dedication and suffering. The Russian Mafia engages in a terrifying array of illicit activities, extending their influence across continents. Murder is often a tool for maintaining control and settling disputes. Their assassinations are frequently swift and brutal, sending clear messages. Extortion is a primary income source, targeting businesses and individuals alike. They demand protection money, operating a parallel, predatory taxation system. Refusal often leads to severe and public consequences. Weapons trafficking is another lucrative enterprise. They exploit unstable regions and corrupt officials to move vast quantities of arms. These weapons fuel conflicts and empower other criminal groups worldwide. Their involvement in drug trafficking is extensive, moving everything from heroin to synthetic narcotics. They control supply chains from production to distribution, contributing to global addiction crises. Human trafficking represents one of their most abhorrent crimes. They exploit vulnerable individuals for forced labor and sexual exploitation. This vile trade generates immense profits through unimaginable suffering. Corruption is fundamental to their operations, infiltrating governments, law enforcement, and legitimate businesses. They bribe officials, manipulate systems, and ensure their activities remain protected. This pervasive influence makes them incredibly difficult to dismantle. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 proved to be a catastrophic turning point. It created a power vacuum and a chaotic economic landscape ripe for exploitation. The Russian Mafia seized this opportunity with ruthless efficiency. They quickly moved to privatize state assets, often through intimidation and violence. They gained control over key industries, from oil and gas to banking and metals. This effectively transformed them into a shadow state, wielding immense economic power. Their expansion became global, facilitated by lax borders and newfound capital. They established networks in Europe, North America, and beyond, integrating with local criminal enterprises. This international reach solidified their status as a global threat. They infiltrated politics at every level, ensuring legal protection and suppressing opposition. Corrupt officials became their silent partners, facilitating illicit trade and money laundering. The lines between legitimate power and criminal influence blurred dangerously. The Bratva is synonymous with extreme brutality. Their methods are designed to instill absolute terror, ensuring compliance and silencing dissent. Violence is not just a tactic, it is a core tenet of their operating philosophy. Assassinations are meticulously planned and executed, often in public, to maximize their psychological impact. They target rivals, informants, and anyone who stands in their way. The message is always clear: defy us at your peril. This culture of fear permeates every aspect of their world and those they control. Witnesses disappear, evidence vanishes, and justice often remains elusive. They create an environment where silence is the only perceived path to survival. The stories of their ruthlessness are legion, etched into the collective memory of those who have encountered them. They demonstrate a cold, calculated indifference to human life, driven solely by power and profit. While we refrain from glorification, certain figures and cases underscore the Bratva's impact. The rise of figures like Semyon Mogilevic, dubbed the Brainy Don, showcased their sophisticated global financial schemes. His influence spanned continents, demonstrating their complex operational capacity. The aluminum wars of the 1990s vividly illustrate their ruthless pursuit of wealth. Competing factions engaged in bloody conflicts for control over lucrative industries. These brutal power struggles claimed countless lives. Cases involving massive money laundering schemes, often through international banks, reveal their ability to exploit global financial systems. They demonstrate a chilling adaptability and intelligence in their criminal endeavors. The Russian Mafia stands as one of the most dangerous and enduring criminal organizations in history. Their unique origins, strict code, and unparalleled brutality have created a truly formidable empire. Their ability to adapt, corrupt, and expand globally makes them a persistent threat to international security. They are a testament to the dark power born from desperation and ruthlessness. Thank you for joining us on this exploration into the heart of the Russian Mafia. If you found this journey into the shadows compelling, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our future investigations.